Welcome to Legwork University. I'm Charlie, and today we'll be reviewing how to make and use custom groups in the Patients tab. Let's get started. Custom groups are a versatile tool within Legwork that can help you accomplish a number of tasks. To get to your custom groups, simply go to the Patients tab in the top middle of the screen, and down on the left here, click on Groups. Once you do so, you'll be able to see a list of all of the current custom groups that you have inside your account. To create a custom group, simply go down to the Add a Group button at the bottom of the list and click on it. Once you've clicked on it, you'll want to name your group. You can put a brief description in here for the group to give an overview of what the group is about. And if you want patients to be able to find this group and add themselves into it through Legwork's microsite, then you can leave this checked off and say this is an informational marketing group so that patients can opt to be added into the group themselves to receive whatever information comes along with being added into the group. If this is for internal use only and you only want to be the ones controlling who goes into the group, simply uncheck the box and click Create Group. Once the group's been created, you'll see it in the bottom left corner of the screen, and you'll be able to start adding people into it. To add patients into the group, simply click on the Edit button next to the name of the group right here. And when you do so, your entire active patient base will show up in the inside of the middle column. To find a specific patient, simply type in their name. First name or last name will do. And click the plus sign next to their name to add them into the group. Once you've added in the patients that you want into the group, simply click back on the name of the custom group down here on the bottom left, and you'll see that they are now a part of the group. Once you've added patients into a group, you can interact with them the same way that we've shown you in previous tutorial videos. You can send out email blasts, postcard blasts, and send out individual messages to the patients inside of the custom group. Now, custom groups can be used for quite a number of things. Some practices have used custom groups for recording their guest list from open houses into Legwork so that they can follow up with those people after the fact and reach out to them with marketing. Others like to provide additional information about services that they offer and add people into these groups so that they can receive more information about a service. So for example, if you want to add people into a straightening group to talk about Invisalign, you can add them into the group, and then once you have the people in the group brought up, you can send out email blasts out to them about Invisalign or send individualized messaging out to them about Invisalign. One other thing that's really valuable about the custom groups is we can attach automation to these groups so that just by adding someone into the group, you can right at that point start a series of messages out to that person based upon the time that you added them into the group. So for example, in our training group, since we did just add these two Charlies into the group, we could have automation attached to this training group that sends out messaging to Charlie and the other Charlie over the course of the next whatever bit of time we would like. So if we wanted to send a message out 5 minutes after being added into the group, we could start out with an email that goes out to them 5 minutes after being added into the group. We could follow up 2 weeks later with a text or whatever type of message you would like. So these custom groups are very flexible because you not only can use them for one-off events that you hold at your practice that allow you to reach out to people that have signed a guest list or provided their contact information in a raffle or something that you've done, but you can also use this as a great way to get out drip marketing to your patient base. Now, if you are a Legwork client that's currently utilizing our website services or our search marketing services, you'll actually see that these custom groups are a big part of just the package you've signed up with. So for example, we'll use Invisalign as an example again. On your website, we may be putting a smile assessment onto your site that allows a patient or a potential patient to fill out information about their smile to see if Invisalign will be a good fit for them. It always is. Once they've filled that out, their information will drop directly into the Invisalign or straightening group into Legwork, and they will automatically start receiving any automation that has been attached to that custom group in Legwork. So for example, for people on our web package or our search marketing package, they would receive follow-up information about Invisalign. This is just the beginning of the power of the custom groups, because really the sky's the limit on what you can do with these. We have a lot of practices that utilize custom groups in ways that only matter to that practice. This is a great place for you to get creative and utilize these custom groups as they help you and in whatever way they help you. So know that there's great flexibility here for you to be able to create groups, add specific patients to them, and follow up with them the way that you would like, either manually or with automation. If you'd ever like to attach automation to these custom groups, we're happy to go over that with you as well in a training. So feel free to reach out to support and we can show you how to do that. We'll also cover key concepts on adding automation to the system as we get into later videos inside the tutorial suite. But this gives you a nice overview of how to create and interact with custom groups. If you have any questions or concerns about that, again, support is always here to help. Thank you and have a great day.